gonna get a little bit meta for y'all folks. Never have I ever ordered a burger on McDonald's only to find an extra patty inside the burger.
There's no
Delicious
McDonald's where I live.
hot fire.
Does that even happen?
I should just let it all go.
Much like other people here in VRChat, I began making friends by playing conversation games. I was curious about others' experiences with them, so I organized a few games myself, and I asked them.
I've been only in a few games like Dice Talk or, that text game. Pretty cool games actually to get known more about your friends. Because there is a question. So after you throw the dice, you will get a question on it like when is your birthday or what's your purpose of life, things like that. And you need to answer the question. So yeah, it's pretty fun actually because it makes you feel closer to your friends and know them more about themselves. The most interesting maybe if you ask about their purpose of life or when the time they got like the most saddest moment of your life, things like that, makes people more open up about their problem and their self, right?
In terms of ones I've played Never Have I Ever. I played Spin the Bottle, Truth or Dare, right behind me. Never Have I Ever is also behind me, but further. I have played Hot Seat. If I recall correctly, the first night that I met you, and, well, the majority of our group, like Chiyuki, Liz, Zeph, Taroumi, etc., we were playing Never Have I Ever.
Once this song came on, everyone joined in.
In terms of Never Have I Ever, you don't necessarily learn the deeper stuff about people, but it gives you broad strokes information about people's personalities, kind of things they've done, kind of things they might be interested in, or their history, or stuff like that. With Spin the Bottle, Truth or Dare, then you get more direct questions, obviously.
For me, usually I just played game if someone invite me. I never played games like that in my real life because we don't have that kind of games in my country. I never played them outside, so yeah, I just play them here. Thanks to this VR chat, I can talk with more people and open up my world again. For me, yeah, it's a bit different because in VR chat, I trust people more because I never really met them in real life. But in real life, I need to be careful because I never know what around me and what if they are talking about me in my back or things like that. So yeah, I'm open up more in the VR chat.
People get into their past, and it can get pretty deep and dark at times, but it can also be like funny things like, oh, you wouldn't believe it, but I was a train hopping hobo for 4 years. And that sounds weird, but that's actually one of my friends. Are you objectifying me? Well, I'm generally pretty open. Like, if people ask about stuff, I'm willing to share more or less whatever. It's definitely prompted some stuff that I don't go out of my way to offer.
I'm thinking of a question. What question will it be? I don't know. Alright, folks. Never have I ever lied to my parents about anything to stay home from school.
I don't know, like, does school include college?
If you lied to your parents so you could stay home, then yes. If you did that in college, then yes.
If college counts, I'm good.
Yeah, college counts, then yes.
What? Why would you guys do that in college? You're adults. What?
No, because the parents are still paying for the studies, you know?
Oh god.
No, I need to know this. You can't just shh me now. No, you come back here, young girl. Tell me. Have you ever dipped your finger? Have you ever dipped your finger in applesauce and then licked it?
Yes, I just did.
Fine.
Someone give me a kiss. I feel lonely. Someone give me a kiss.
Here. Mwah.
Thank you.
go.
Mwah! Todo momento com você é mágico. Mwah!
Oh.
You torture your cats? What does torturing your cats consist of?
No?
Like it's like playing, right?
Tickle.
Okay.
How do you write notes in VR?
You carve them into their flesh.
Do you have a crush on anyone?
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, just in general.
Sorry, was that too boring?
That was a good question. Who do you like most in this room?
Do you mean in like an attraction sense or just a general?
In general. Because if you don't have a crush, then we don't care about your attraction.
I think I would say Taroumi.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That or Ether.
All those were the two I was thinking between.
Who's your
Dang.
crush and why is it Ouroboros?
He's the one that mostly looks like a car. Most embarrassing life story. Probably when I lost my trunks at a pool.
Lost your
Nice.
trunks
Oof.
at a pool.
Yeah, my dad, he was throwing me and my brother like out of the water into the air and back into the pool. In midair, my trunks fell off
Very
like
dad thing to do.
completely fell off and into the pool. I had to
How
grab
old
them
were
real
you?
quick. Probably like 11 or 12.
Oh, and that's right at the age where you start to be aware of stuff like that.
Yeah.
People are just weird. There's a lot of weird people.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, she likes her spaghetti. Alright, Nami, who's your crush?
Did Zololi give that one to you?
I have a question.
Wait, I
Actually,
swear I heard my
should say-
name.
Out of all the people in this room, who do you have a threesome with?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You had to hit me with the hardest question.
Sorry.
I just want to choose two people and then leave.
That's not a threesome. Actually,
Yeah, I
There you
know.
go.
could be.
Can I just choose three people and have them
I
fuck?
try to remind.
You
No.
want to watch
Yeah.
three people fuck?
Can I be gone?
Yeah.
What color underwear are you
voice.
wearing? What color underwear are you wearing?
What color underwear? Let me check. Gray.
What color is your underwear? Gray.
What color underwear are you wearing? I'm not weird.
Where I was, so.
Oof.
What color
Okay,
underwear?
don't do it. Don't
Make
fucking
it
do it.
good.
Don't
You
fucking
ma-
do it.
you
Don't
better
fucking
fucking
do it.
make it a good
Don't
question,
fucking-
boys.
Don't fucking do
What
it. Don't
color
fucking do it. Don't
underwear?
fucking do it. Don't
What
fucking do
color
it.
underwear
Don't
are
fucking
you
do it. Don't
wearing?
fucking do it. Don't
Good
fucking do it.
What color underwear
Oh,
are you
fuck's
wearing?
And that was easy. I'm not wearing any.
Boom! Fat dab. Let me. Hey, brother. Let me hear it.
I'm not weird. I ask everyone.
I think Never Have I Ever is one of my favorites because sometimes the questions can be hilarious, same as like the answers. I try to avoid public worlds because I don't have SPC, so they usually crash me. So I just tend to hang out with friends or friends from friends. I mean, I think they're great because, like, you can find out so much about whether it's, like, a stranger, and then you befriend each other, or if it's, already a friend you have, and then, you find out some funny thing or whatever. I am very shy when it comes to meeting new people, and I didn't really, at the beginning, didn't really have friends that, I could hang out with a lot. So, I kind of waited until I got a bit more comfortable around strangers to actually try out games. The questions can definitely, build up a big part of the game, but I feel like it's more to people.
Ether's note on me must be extensive.
I feel like it helps me open more with people. I feel like you can be more open in this one than you are just like walking into like the pug or Black Cat and just socializing, because I can't do that. This one is easier. I mean, I expect people to learn a lot about the people they play with them, like in those games. And I think they're really good for, trying to make people more open. That's what I like about it. Like, that's why I like that brings people, make them come out of their shell and be more social with people. Let's say, because whenever, like I said, whenever I walk around stuff, I'm usually reserved myself. I'm just listening to people because I have nothing to input. Whenever I play these games, I'm always getting asked something. So I always have something to contribute. Depending on the people that join it, because some people could just be really fun with it and just say stupid stuff, and I can enjoy hearing the answers. Because what people respond with is what I'm going for, and the questions that are asked, because it could be funny or boring. I prefer the funny ones.
See, look, you see how I was able to grab that? But you see how it's so far? Conversation-based games? I mean, there's, like Never Have I Ever, Hot Seat that we were just playing not too long ago. Well, I didn't immediately. I actually don't play conversation games too much. I only play with them with my friends, really. I was like pretty noob at VRChat at the time. I didn't know you could turn on smooth turning, so I was just like this, kind of. I can actually turn. No, I definitely open up. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and tell people my underwear color just randomly, Like, if a little sloth dude came up to me in person and asked me my underwear color, I'd be like, what the fuck? Now, if the little sloth dude in human form, I didn't know he was a sloth, asked me, I'd be like, let me check. I guess, like, my thong of purple power, I like finding out about other people, It's always good to play with people that you're comfortable with, Because if you're not comfortable with them, you're not going to want to answer some things, and then it can make the whole game awkward. I like to know the people I'm asking questions of, so I can ask questions that will embarrass them when I already know the answer to it.
Yeah, they work out all the time.
Yeah.
I know, I definitely didn't get someone to leave earlier asking that.
Conversation games? Other than Never Have I Ever, I don't think I've done those. Oh, I also did Spin the Bottle. We interacted more as we had like several people there, and then people would just be like, wait, you actually did this? How? And they would actually share the story like, oh, I never ate crayfish, and then these people say, oh, I actually ate it when I was visiting this place, and it's like, oh, really?
Yeah, now it's Ether's turn.
I had a lot of fun playing with friends and meeting new people. I learned new things about them, and I know there are many, many more stories to be told. I've decided, moving forward, that I'll begin organizing conversation game events more frequently. With each new game, I feel a new closeness to the ones I call my friends. I feel a better connection, together, in a shared dream.
One positive thing about you is that you have a very, very positive attitude, which is really nice. And your negative is that when you are telling stories, it takes you 10 fucking years to get to the point.
Perfect. That's what I needed to hear. Thank you.